and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because we are connecting to the sign of Cancer for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus, wherever you have the Cancer placement in your chart. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your reading, okay? Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So again, this is for ya girl, ya boy, Cancer, sun, moon, rising, and Venus, wherever you have that water Cancer placement in your chart, honey. That's what we're tapping into. So let's see what's going on. Music, solitude, and look in a book. Okay, interesting. It looks like Cancer is going into hermit mode. Look in a book, solitude, and music. Let's get into solitude first, and then we'll talk about look in a book and music. So solitude, think of being alone as meaning you are all one, in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during quiet times. So it definitely seems like Cancer, it's time to go within, time to spend some time in solitude, in silence, without music or, you know, like YouTube or like videos playing. That's one thing I've really had to work on, is not having to have some sort of sound at all times of the day, literally just being, you know, in quiet, listening to nature with a window open, etc., that kind of thing. But some time with yourself. So we're gonna break down why. And then we have a look in a book. At the bottom of this one, it says, whatever your question right now, you'll find the answer in a book. The words you find will bring you the insight you seek. Ooh, that's deep. One thing that you guys can do that I've definitely done before is you can, first of all, you definitely want to spend some time meditating, even if it's just 10 minutes, you know, before you do this. But take some time, meditate in silence, get in tune with yourself. If you absolutely need noise and you hate like just literally being in silence, it'll grow on you. At least try. But you can always put on some like vibration raising music, you know, off of YouTube, or, you know, whatever. Music that puts you in a good mood. You really don't want to play music with lyrics though, so you don't program your brain to be thinking of anything specific or any specific kind of vibe before you get started. But after you meditate, then immediately go to a book and allow yourself to just flip through the pages, and, you know, until you can find something that makes sense. So basically something that's about something, and then, you know, it'll give you messages. It really will. But it's important to meditate before you do that, so you can be in the mind state that you're looking for a message, and you can be in tune with your higher self and your intuition, so you know when to stop, so you actually get something. So yeah, I've done that myself and it's been very, very helpful and insightful. Okay, so then we have the music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. I also want to say music can do the exact opposite. It can lower your vibration. It can, you know, make you feel like things are worse than what they are, or make you think about things that you don't want to think about. I used to always only listen to like indie music, like indie pop, indie rock, just indie music. But a lot of it, to be completely honest, is typically, yep, we got Temperance, that's all about self-care and balance. Page of Swords, there's something that you're, you know, fighting for, and the universe is saying, allow it to come through. You've done your part, allow it to come through. I'll give you a message, I'll tell you kind of what's going on, but allow this to manifest. I can tell you why if you look in a book, or you may get an intuitive message from the universe through music, but allow me to do my work is basically what the universe is saying. And then the Queen of Cups in reverse, which is Cancerian energy. What do we got going on, Cancer? We're really gonna have to break this down. Just to finish off my thought from before though, I used to listen to like, you know, sad music, to be honest, just like sad music. I love sad music still to this day. However, it really can change your emotion and lower your vibration. So, you know, you don't want to get lost in that sauce. Temperance, Page of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. You know, Queen of Cups, I feel like this is in reverse because it's time for you to just be nurtured and taken care of by the universe, Cancer. And the universe is like, I hear you. I hear your call. I know what you've done. I know the work you've put in. You don't have to run yourself ragged. Work smarter, not harder. Hard work does not always equate, you know, results. And you've already done your part, and it's daunting and it's irritating, and it can be like really a lot to just trust the universe. But you know, honestly, it's time for Cancer to find some balance, and that's why we have that solitude energy before, because this balance can only be found you know, when you're alone working with self and not extending your energy. A lot of times we tend to feel helpful when we're helping other people, but I just think Cancer needs a timeout. I think you've done enough for other people, and it's time for you to be taken care of. And in order to do that, babe, you're definitely going to have to release control. All right, so let's keep going. Let's pull from my romance deck and see what is coming towards Cancer for romance. Let's see. What is coming to Cancer in love? What is happening for Cancer in love? There's a lot of cards that want to jump out, but they're not coming completely out. Okay. Love of a lifetime and out of the blue are one of the cards that kept kind of bouncing around in there, but let's just pull intuitively. So we have commitment, synchronicity, and focus on yourself, which is so funny. You guys may be getting a lot of angel numbers. You guys may be seeing a lot of, you know, certain animals. I know I have. I've been seeing a lot of spirit animals that just are not common in my area. Like I literally saw a bird that only lives like in California or something, like in my backyard, and I'm like nowhere near California, so I'm like, what? But anyways, yeah, you guys may be seeing a lot of synchronicities. You may be seeing a certain someone's name all over town. You may be getting, like, you know, just weird messages already through music. Maybe you read something in a book already that really kind of resonated with you. The universe is saying, I got your back. I'm sending you these messages to let you know that I got your back, not to drive you more crazy, you know? So it's time, Cancer, just to accept the messages for what they are, but not to attach yourself to them and feel like the universe is telling you that you have to make this happen. Because honestly and truly, you guys know I am definitely an advocate for exercising your free will and doing the things, you know, that are going to bring you closer to what you want, because at the end of the day, all we can really depend on is ourselves. However, tapping into this energy specifically though, I'm getting that you've done your part, and there's a, you know, element to manifesting where you really have to allow it to happen. If you just keep going hard, that's not trusting in the process. That's the opposite. You're actually getting in your own way. If you did a spell, you know, example, if you did a love spell last week to bring you new love, allow that to be that. You don't want to do a love spell every day, because that's not believing in your own magic. That's you trying to force something to happen, you know? So focus on yourself. I don't even feel like this means, oh, when you focus on yourself, that's when what you want, you know, is going to come towards you. Even though that's true, I don't think it's even a thing like that. It's really just like, focus on yourself for your own sanity, not for anyone else's benefit, for your own sanity, because this is coming exactly at the right time, and this is manifesting in your life with purpose, and, you know, commitment is on the way. Someone who's committing to you. And, you know, Cancer, if this is really what you've been wanting, it's coming through, and it's going to be for your highest and greatest good. It's not just going to be any old body that's offering you some sort of commitment. It's going to be someone who you've really been trying to manifest, and you don't have to force this. You don't have to make this happen. Allow it to happen. Just focus on balancing other areas of your life. And that's another thing. When you balance other areas of your life, it's so crazy, and like, I don't even fully understand it, but it's like other areas of your life literally start to benefit as you, you know, balance totally unrelated areas. So like if you're working on career, you really want your career life to get better. As you make progress in your career, it's in that moment that all of a sudden you get a love offer, you know, or, you know, something else comes through. Okay. So we have why, imagine, and peace. Why, imagine, and peace. So yeah, guys, you know, at this time, go ahead and allow your imagination to run, allow it to flourish. That will bring you love. That will bring you money. That will bring you what you're looking for. If you allow yourself to feel all the positive feelings associated with imagining the life that you would have, you know, once you have it. But it's just about, you know, getting back in a more playful energy. Really, all you have to do is allow this to happen. I mean, you know, of course, continue your day-to-day. If you have a specific routine, like, you know, you manifest love every Friday, you know, for the planet of Venus, or you manifest stability Saturday because it's that Saturn energy. Whatever you choose to do, you have power and routine right now, but you don't have to go out of your way to add a bunch of stuff, you know, into this mix because there's already things working on your behalf that you can't see. And then we have the peace card. I mean, that one's as clear as day. Just be at peace with this. Honestly, Cancer, I feel it coming through so naturally for you, but I feel like you guys may be tightly wound. And it's like if you just spent some time getting yourself, you know, perfect for what you already know is coming into your life, that's a much better thing to focus on. Like, also, it'll bring it towards you. So just to stick with the love example, since we have a commitment coming through and all these synchronicities happening, saying so, you know, instead maybe focus on getting in the best mind state for your new boo, or the best shape, or learning a new, I don't know, learning how to do a cut crease. I don't know, like whatever, you know, but like whatever raises your vibration. Instead, you know, get ready for it, prepare for it, instead of still asking the universe for it, because it's already on the way. So just prepare like you know it's coming through, which now you do. There's no excuse. Okay, so we have the why card as well. Yeah, this is a little bit of analysis paralysis. Okay, this is you, Cancer. Like, what, who, what, where, when, and why? Like, when is this happening? Why is this not happening soon enough? Why, you know, where is it? What is it? What does it look like? Da, 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 da. And you're just really allowing your mind to kind of work against you. And it's like, for once, Cancer, just trust the process. You know, and I think you may be really used to comforting other people, and, you know, you may be in a problem solver kind of energy, which is why you kind of got to take a step back away from that with the Page of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and spend some time in solitude. You may be so used to doing for other people that when it comes to yourself right now, in the situation where you're like wanting something for yourself to kind of come through, you're in that same kind of go hard mode that you would be for other people. And it's just like the universe is like, you've done your part, let me handle mine. All right, let's keep going. Yeah. Oh my God, this is absolutely beautiful, Cancer. So we have purification, freedom, and forgiveness. Your life is being simplified of all the toxins, toxic people, toxic habits. You know, this purification is cycle completion. I wish these cards were numbered, just so I would, because I'm just curious like what number would be associated with the purification card. But, you know, honestly, Cancer, you've done your part in, you know, just clearing the space for these manifestations to come through. And it's like, oh my God, I'm so happy for you guys, because we have the forgiveness card. You may have forgiven people who have done you wrong. You may have, you know, broken those chains and really just put in work and done your part. And it's like you're being awarded with freedom. The universe is telling you, enjoy this short period of time, because this commitment is coming in rather hot. Not to say that it's going to be here tomorrow, but it's definitely coming in rather quickly. And with this freedom card, it's like you're free right now. Just enjoy this pregnant pause, this brief, you know, moment here in time that you have to be with yourself. Congratulate yourself, treat yourself. Oh my goodness, what was I thinking of the other day? I have a thought that's like relevant to this reading, but I can't exactly articulate it quite yet, because I'm still kind of in the midst of it. yeah, I'm gonna leave that thought to bed because I can't even articulate it correctly, but give yourself a little bit of that love that you give to other people and watch how your life changes. You know that effect that you have on people when you give them your all, when you give them your energy, you know how their life just benefits and starts to level up, and all of a sudden they're in this new head state. And you know, typically because you do their work for them and you help them through their emotional stuff, they may walk away after that. You know, when that happens, imagine what would happen if you gave that to yourself though. Like if you gave yourself all that time, attention, and energy and cared for yourself and did something special for yourself, just like you would surprise someone with, you know, whatever, and really, you know, let them know that you care, da 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 da. What if you did that to yourself? How would your life benefit? It's the same way. Your life will benefit the same. And that's why people say, you know, take care of yourself before you take care of others, because treating yourself will literally bring the abundance that you bring to other people's lives into your own life. Seriously. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, we got literally forgiveness again from a different deck. And then we got the trust card. Cancer, you know the vibes. You know the vibes. You know what the universe is saying. Trust, forgiveness, and health. At the bottom of the health card, it says, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Yeah, definitely make sure you're taking care of your health, Cancer. I know for me, I've been eating so crappy. I've been eating so crappy, and I really need to nip that in the bud because your girl is putting on the pounds. Okay, your girl is putting on the pounds. So I know, you know, what that means to me, but mental health, physical health, all areas of health, definitely make sure you're, you know, honoring the physical body that enshrines your soul. Okay, your soul has got to live here. Put some respect on its name and make sure you're taking care of your body while you have it. Okay, and then we have forgiveness. I'm just loving this energy, Cancer. I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love is what it says at the bottom of that card. You know, to be honest, I just had an epiphany literally just now. About my love life, and it's a continual thing, Cancer. It's never ever actually over. Nothing actually dies. All of this energy is cyclical. We're just ending cycles, completing new cycles. We're being reborn. No cycle is ever truly completely all the way closed. You'll always be able to learn something from it. Not to say anyone in your life will always be there if you've dealt with them, but the point is, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Make sure you don't have hate in your heart for people that you have dealt with, Cancer. Okay, make sure you do your best to work through those things, and as you work through them, you'll experience more love in your life. Resentment blocks the flow of love. So if you're hating your ex, that could potentially be why this timeline is, you know, longer than you'd like it to be. I don't see that it is, to be honest. I just see you're asking for someone specific, and the universe is trying to give you someone or something specific, and it's just going to take time for that to come through. But that's something to know as well. And then we have the trust card. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly is what it says at the bottom of that one. So make sure you're trusting your intuition at this time, Cancer. Don't allow anyone to influence you to go down a path you've already been down or to do something that you don't want to do. Make sure you're being authentic and loyal to yourself. So I'm going to pull from this oracle deck. The cards that show up upright are energies working with you. The cards that show up upside down are the energies working to challenge you in this deck. So let's see what we get. Is that 3? Perfect. Perfecto mundo. All right, so the High Lord of Gratitude and Service and the Phoenix are working with you. The Sacred Union is working against you, and I'm going to read that one first. Partnership and Romance is in reverse. This is the energy that's working against you guys. You know what that means. I don't think it's what you think it means. It's the focus on getting the partnership and to get romance to happen. That's actually working against you at this time, Cancer. It's because you're focused so much on it that it can't come to fruition because you're starting to doubt it. Every moment that you think, why is this not here, you're going to experience more of it not being there because you're focused on what you don't have instead of focus on knowing that it's coming towards you and just allowing it to manifest with the Temperance energy. So the Phoenix is working with you. This is all about rebirth. Ooh, I love the Phoenix. Resurrection and surrender to change. This is what's working, you know, with you, Cancer. So honestly and truly, I feel like after this spread, you guys you know the vibes, you get it, you know that these things are coming, and you're surrendering to this change process happening, and you're surrendering to the fact that you've done enough, and you're like, it's like a relay race, like you're giving the baton over to the next person who has to work. I wish I said that earlier in the spread because everyone doesn't watch all the way through, because that was a bar. Okay, anyways. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service. So selfishness, or I'm sorry, selflessness, humility, and conscious action. So you're aware that your actions are, you know, what creates the change, and you know that you know, the universe has your back, and you're being selfless at this point, you're being humble at this point, you're showing humility. You know that you've done your part, and that's not in a cocky way, like I know whatever I won't go manifest, period, pull, like yes, like it's not about that. It's more about just knowing of self and feeling, you know, worthy, and that you deserve this, and you absolutely do. So yeah, babe, that was your spread. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, honey. Like this video, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you, Cancer. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.